My surgeon told me that basically COVID was kind of like a lightning strike to my abdomen.
When it comes to fighting the pandemic.
You ready? Yes, ma'am.
Two WTOC journalists made their battle personal. It was the beginning of last summer when Lindsay Goff, WTOC sports anchor and reporter, turned 27 years old.
From Tybee Island in Brunswick and Beaufort, Lindsay Goff, WTOC News.
2 weeks later, she tested positive for COVID-19.
I felt really sick, like probably the sickest I'd ever been.
During her recovery, pain in Lindsay's abdomen became severe.
I'm going to call my mom and tell her that they're taking me back for emergency surgery in an hour and I can't have anybody here because I am COVID positive. Yeah, it's been really scary.
She had to have her appendix and part of her colon removed. Throughout it all, Lindsay shared her battle on social media and her tweets gained national attention.
As a journalist, I've covered COVID stories. So in the spirit of transparency, let me kind of quote-unquote cover my own story.
Lindsay Goff soon became the young face and new voice of COVID-19.
You got to take this seriously because you don't know. Oh, it only affects older people, or oh, it's like the flu. It's not. Even if you don't think the mask helps or it's uncomfortable, it's a lot better than all of this, I promise.
The news starts right now with breaking news.
Sorry, thanks for joining us for the news at 11. I'm Dawn Baker. We have that breaking
Those in Savannah have known Dawn Baker for years as a WTOC news anchor. The nation got to know her as the very first person to receive the Phase 3 trial of the Moderna vaccine.
And how are you feeling?
I feel as if nothing happened today, although I know something very big did.
Our lifetime, this may be the most important clinical trial ever.
I think it's really bigger than me, but what I hope people see is that we all are important and we all can be a part of solving this.
Dawn took viewers along for her entire journey, from her second vaccine shot to her vaccine results, where she found out if she received the vaccine or just the placebo.
You have received the vaccine?
Yes!
Yes! We do not have to worry about it.
Crazy! Yes!
Dawn became WTOC's leader in the fight against COVID-19, hosting town hall meetings and informing the community of the steps to protect themselves from the coronavirus.
As soon as I realized that it was safe, that it was not a live vaccine, that it wouldn't increase my chances of getting COVID-19, it really honestly to me was a no-brainer, and I have had no regrets.
Well, thank you for that, Dawn. You're still a hero in my book for doing this.
While Dawn received national acclaim for her courage,
Dawn Baker is one of those heroes.
Always wear a mask.
it was her impact in the local community that she experienced firsthand.
It was a lot of mistrust, distrust, and it took some convincing. The thing that convinced them was Dawn Baker.
Isn't that the softest needle you've ever had?
Because of her courage and tenacity, you had people that are here today, you know, and I think that's powerful. You know, she's like a role model for some 80 and 90-year-olds up in here.
One of my church members, who's a doctor, called me and said when she sat down to take her vaccine, she burst into tears because she thought about me. I'm like, what? And she goes, no, it was, if people like you didn't come forward, we never would have been here. So, you know, I'm just overjoyed. I mean, this is a feeling and experience I will never forget, the good and the bad, but the good far outweighs the bad.